Dragon Ball What Ifs. Boo Saga. Ooh. What if Gohan never stopped training? Well, he definitely would have been the strongest fighter in the entire Earth. He would have easily defeated Dabura. He would have easily got rid of Spopovich. He would have easily defeated Super Boo, especially when he got his ultimate Gohan form. And yeah, he would have defeated. And maybe at that time, he probably would have also defeated Majin Buu. I mean, I don't know. I would have say so as well. But yeah, Gohan would have definitely been the strongest fighter in Earth and would have been stronger than everybody there. Heck, maybe even stronger than his dad and Vegeta combined. I mean, yeah, Gohan would have been able to prevent everything that happened in the Buu arc. Specifically, definitely this one. What if Majin Vegeta killed Fat Buu? Well, then the arc is over. That's it. The Majin Buu arc is done. Also, he would have perished as well. Okay, what if Gotenks was a cocky brat? Well, he would have defeated Super Buu, and like I said before, the arc would have ended. What if Goku and Vegeta used the fusion dance instead? Well, I mean, I don't see Gogeta being like the more cocky side. You know, like how Vegeta is very cocky, and too overconfident and stuff. While Gogeta's a lot more serious and gets the job done easily and quickly. So I feel like if they were Gogeta instead of Vegeta, then they definitely would have defeated Surubu like in seconds. While Vegeta took his time, his sweet time, and wanted to mess around with Boo and embarrass him and stuff. But yeah, Gogeta would have done the complete opposite. What if Gohan was a Supreme Kai? Well, if he gained the status of a Supreme Kai, then I'm positive that's not really gonna make a difference. I mean, he got the status of the Supreme Kai, but that's not really anything good, I guess. But I guess gaining the abilities of a Supreme Kai and I guess I don't know, just having the abilities and stuff, then that would have been really cool. I mean, the Supreme Kai is like Shin. I mean, he's not really that strong as we've seen, and Gohan is definitely a lot more stronger than he is. So I mean, I guess he would have the abilities of them and the drip. I guess. What if Vegeta fought Dabura? Well, he definitely would have taken the fight a lot more serious, and he definitely would be able to defeat Dabura like a lot more easier and than Gohan. But knowing Vegeta, they probably weren't gonna give him the dub. I mean, they never give him the dub whenever he's facing against the villain and stuff. So they somehow might have let Vegeta somehow lose, and Dabura might end up winning or something. But minus the lore stuff and how Vegeta ends up losing, then yeah, Vegeta would have easily defeated Dabura, seeing as how he kept on with his training and he takes his fight a lot more serious than Gohan. But except the fact that Vegeta does tend to get cocky sometimes, so if that happens, then yeah, Vegeta's gonna lose. What if Vegito killed Buhan? Well, then the arc would have been over. And the planet Earth wouldn't have blown up. We would never got Kid Buu and Gohan, Piccolo, Goten and Trunks, and the rest of the people that were somehow still alive. Well, mostly those four. They would have been alive still. And yeah, no Super Spirit Bomb, and no Kid Buu come back to Oob and stuff. What if Goten and Trunks got their potential unleashed? Oh boy, this is what everybody wanted to happen. I mean, heck, I wanted Goten and Trunks to have their potential unleashed. I mean, both of them achieved Super Saiyan in a very young age. Way more younger than Goku and Gohan ever did, and Vegeta as well. I mean, that pretty much proves that Goten and Trunks' potential is incredibly high. Being able to unlock Super Saiyan in a young form, like, 8 and 7 years old? Like, that's crazy. And then, yeah, they definitely would have been, like, one of the top strongest warriors in planet Earth. And heck, maybe even stronger than Gohan, seeing as how Gohan, stopped training and stuff. While knowing these two and their potential, they would have been on par with Gohan, or heck, maybe even stronger than Gohan. I don't know. What if Goku used Super Saiyan 3 against Majin Vegeta? Well, think of it this way. If Goku was Super Saiyan 3, then obviously he's stronger than Majin Vegeta. But knowing Goku, he's probably going to end up stalling the fight and then just, fighting Vegeta and stuff and holding back a bit. And then Goku's going to get tired. He's going to go back to his base form. And then Vegeta's going to have the upper advantage against Goku. And Vegeta's going to win. But if we're going through what actually happened, then Vegeta would have obviously got really, really mad. Seeing as how Goku hid that form from him. And he wasn't taking Vegeta serious at all in the fight. Seeing as how he was holding back his Super Saiyan 3 form. But then again, Goku did say that his Super Saiyan 3 form does not really help him. I mean, it drains his stamina by a lot. So I guess it really wouldn't help him as much. But if he got the job done and the fight ended quickly, then yeah, Goku would have won. But knowing Goku in the Super Saiyan 3 form, probably not. The main fact is that Vegeta would have definitely got really mad at Goku for hiding his true powers. And would have resurrected Majin Buu a lot more quicker. Anyway, what if the Kais taught the Z-Fighters about God Ki? Well, if they can teach them about God Ki, then they would unlock Super Saiyan God and, you know, pretty much all the powers of a Super Saiyan God. And they would already be stronger than, I guess, the Majin Buu and stuff. And would have definitely had a lot more easier time trying to defeat him. But I don't know if these two even have God Ki or know about, I mean, they probably know about God Ki, but do they even have God Ki? I mean, maybe, I guess, but I don't know. What if Kibu blew up the afterlife? Well, then every other warrior or person that was in heaven and down there, yeah, they would have no longer exist anymore. I mean, like, where would they go if they died and they're already dead? Like, what, the empty void or something? Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, they would no longer exist if Kid Buu actually did that. Which, in my opinion, he definitely had the strength to do that. But he did not because he mostly wanted to find Goku and Vegeta stuff. But if he didn't care about Goku and Vegeta, then yeah, I do see him blowing up the afterlife and everybody there would have no longer existed. Even the Kais as well. What if Gohan had pulled out the Z Sword correctly? I don't really know what that means. I mean, he did pull out the Z sword, so I don't know what you mean by correctly. I guess I don't know. Would it become a lot more stronger? I mean, I'm not. I mean, I don't know what this means. I mean, he did pull out the Z sword like by himself, so I don't know. He would have freed Elder Kai, and then you know what happened in the Buu arc is gonna happen this time. I mean, I'm not quite sure. And okay, what if the Spirit Bomb failed against Kibu? Well, Goku Vegeta would have no other options, and they would have run out of options, and Kid Buu would probably, you know, well, no, they would kill Goku, Vegeta, and everybody that's there, and the villain would have won, because the Spirit Bomb was the only thing left that our heroes had to defeat Kid Buu, in which they did, but since this is a what if scenario, if it failed against Kid Buu, then bye bye everybody, bye bye all the heroes, and bye bye Goku. I mean, it actually was about to fail until, you know, they wished for Goku's energy to come back to restore to full health, and then Goku had enough strength to turn to Super Saiyan and then get rid of Kibu and stuff. So yeah, this was actually close to happening, like this close. But no, of course the hero's gotta win all the time. What if Old Kai unlocked Vegeta's potential instead of Gohan's? I don't really think that's gonna make a difference because I mean, I don't think Vegeta's potential is that high like Gohan's. I mean, he got great amounts of potential, you know, becoming a lot more stronger by training and stuff and unlocking new forms. But I'm positive to know or to think that probably would have made no difference. Because Gohan, he has a higher potential than Vegeta. And unlocking Gohan's potential would have definitely helped him out a lot more, you know, in which Gohan unlocked Ultimate Form. But in Vegeta's case, I don't really think that would have made a difference. It probably would have made him a little bit more stronger and maybe have a new form. But I don't think about a new form. It just would have made him a little bit more stronger, but that's it. Because Goku Vegeta's potential is amazing as well. But Gohan's potential is a lot more higher than Goku Vegeta. So I don't think it would have made any difference. So yeah, those were all Dragon Ball What Is Buu Saga edition. Let me know what you think about these.